Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain. Welcome to the weekend preview for the Predictor League and of course the fantasy football as well. And we'll start with the Predictor League as always, and a big congratulations, Pompey Canuck out of nowhere with the golden cap last week. Absolutely smashed us all to pieces. 2 exact results, and he was, 3.5 points clear of myself, and then Ruger Standard going back from there. Not a classic week for the competition, you've got to say. A few no results there as well. But, yeah, really well done, Pompey Canuck. He's not had a great year, if he's honest with himself, but always good to get some golden cap glory, isn't it? I should say, too, if you are a new subscriber and you do want to join in, there is a link in the description. Go down, click on that, and join in. You probably won't be able to win at this point, I'll be honest, but there's always, as I say, the golden cap glory every week. That person is honoured. If we have a look at the overall league standings, the real villain is still 9.5 points clear. I found myself somehow up in second position now. Kebrov 9 and Parramatta Power dropping off a little bit, but they're still neck and neck. Interesting battle they've had going all season long. Even if it is right now looking as though it could just be for the podium. And Rujistan continues to just close the gap on them quietly. And Adam Riley did not have a great week last week, and that's cost him in the standings as well. Pompey Canuck jumping up a spot at the same time. So there we go. Let's have a look at what we have upcoming for this week. And where are we here? We want to do this round. And we start with Everton versus Crystal Palace. Everton at home, they're looking better every week, aren't they? So I'm going to say 2-0 win there for Everton. Brighton versus Watford. I would love for this game to be a draw for Villa's sake. Maybe we want Brighton to win, to keep Watford buried down there. It's going to be a tight game, isn't it? I'm going to say 1-1, but it could be anything, really. Difficult to... Both teams are capable of ripping someone apart on their day, aren't they? And also being ripped apart. Sheffield United versus Bournemouth. I cannot believe Bournemouth beat Villa last week. They've got 2 wins on the bounce now. Suddenly they look like... Yeah, it's annoying. Sheffield United, they've not had the best run of form there, but they're still, massively overachieving for the season, aren't they? I'm going to say maybe another 1-1. A little bit more ambitious than last week with my 0-0s. City versus West Ham. There would be nothing more City than to go and lose this game, but the way West Ham are playing, you just can't see it happening, can you? So I'm going to go 4-0 on that one. Aguero hat-trick would be nice, and we'll get to why in just a second. Wolverhampton versus Leicester City. Leicester's, yeah, they've really fallen off the rails a little bit lately, haven't they? Wolves are a good team. I'm going to say maybe they get the job done there, 2-1. Southampton versus Burnley. Southampton just look a good team, don't they? Burnley themselves haven't been playing too badly lately. I'm going to say maybe a 2-1 there as well. Norwich versus Liverpool. Norwich, they've beaten City at home. You just can't see them taking anything off Liverpool, though, can you? We'll say 3-0 that one. Villa versus Spurs. Now, we ran them very close opening day of the season. It's a big game for Villa as well. I don't think so. Go on, Villa, though. Come on, boys. Newcastle versus, away to Arsenal. Look at that. Arsenal, they're the draw masters recently, aren't they? You'd think that they would have enough to get past Newcastle, wouldn't you? Surely they would at home. And the final one, the big one, Chelsea versus Manchester United, the ex-Mourinho derby. Neither team's been great lately, have they? At home, would you say maybe Chelsea get the job done? Yeah, we'll say they just about edge it. But there we go, guys. Don't forget to put your tips in for that. Just the 2, Gaz Monster and Parramatta Power, have done it so far. So, yeah, be sure to get that done. Quick update on the fantasy football. If we go and have a look at the leagues. I've got the wrong screen up there. What a moron. We can see that last week it was the top 3. Only 3 points between the 3 of us. We've got a new member as well, William McQuaid. I've got to remember to give him the average score. So what we'll do for William is we'll average out the scores of everybody at this point, and I'll make a note, then we'll add that to your score at the end. But 48 points, not a bad debut week for him, you'd have to say at all. And again, this is for Patreon, so if you do want to join, there's a link in the description on the Patreon as well. I'll do the same thing up until sort of maybe the end of March. I'll give sort of the average points for the league. yeah, that way that you still have a chance of winning. But yeah, Vulture FC continues. I mean, it's a lot of points clear now, isn't it? I've just hung on ahead of Cobra Chickens. Not a great week for Jokers, to be honest. And then we can see everybody else there. Now, this is my team for the week. I've made a couple of changes. And I didn't save them. What a moron. What a stupid thing to do that was. Anyway, okay, so let's do them quickly now. We're going to put Pope in goal for Schmeichel. We have made two transfers. Aguero, who's come in, as has Long. And we've taken out Tammy Abrahams and Vardy, who stopped scoring. So that's where we are on that one. We'll make a change there. We want Long to be first man off the bench. So it's Pope in goal. I just don't trust Leicester's defense right now. Alexander-Arnold, our Leicester Turkish friend. It's Lundstrom and Bodek as the back four. Go on, keep a clean sheet there for me, Sheffield United. We're going to have Cantwell. Are we going to have Cantwell against Liverpool? Maybe we're not. Let's maybe go with Mason Mount. So we're going to go with Mount, De Bruyne, Salah, and Ward-Prowse to start with. We're going to make Aguero captain up against West Ham at home. And Ings as well will stay in the team. So that's my team for the week. Make sure again if you're in the competition that you're updating your teams. But that's all for the update, guys, for the weekly preview. Until next time, I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video if you. I don't know why. Don't have to like it or subscribe. You're already subscribed if you're watching this. Enjoy your weekend, boys, guys, girls.